Hey, what's up, everyone? I just uploaded a Happy Thanksgiving video, just a Thanksgiving vlog, but now I'm going to talk about several other things. So, first, the moon. Now, they're saying we're having a rare Thanksgiving full moon, which is something they say that rarely ever happens. And they said, gobble the full moon up. Yeah, that's what they stated. The pun that they added there, to gobble the full moon up. But they said that something is it's going on. They stated that we're having, people online are stating, that something's going on with the moon. It's been totally off, and I agree. I've been seeing that the moon, it was a sliver a few days ago. Now it's full. Boom, a full moon again. I mean, it's just so off. Now another thing to mention. So yeah, the moon has been off. An interesting fact here is, in the northern hemisphere, this is what the moon looks like, and in the southern hemisphere, this is what it looks like. They state because of this, because you're flipped upside down. So an interesting little tidbit of information there. So something that I've wanted to share since it happened several weeks ago. Both my parents and I witnessed this bright celestial object in the sky. There was a bright, what appeared to be a star or a planet, but it was way too big to be a star or a planet that you would normally see in the night sky. And it was there following the moon all night long. It was very, very large. I'm sorry I sound congested. Apparently I have a cold. That's what I would assume. But anyway, I would assume it's just a cold, and hopefully nothing worse. But it's just kind of my throat's been swollen, and I've been getting these symptoms of a cold. But anyway, back to the topic. The moon being off, and this celestial object. There was this bright object that did not match anything in the sky. Tell me why you would see an object next to the moon. Did any of you see this? There was an object next to the moon that was brighter than any celestial object, brighter than any of the planets, and brighter than any of the stars. And it was next to the moon all night long. And it moved along with the moon. But yet, it was never there before then, and it hasn't been there since then. It was there that night, but it has not been in the sky. It was not in the sky before then, and it hasn't been in the sky anytime afterwards. So just give me your thoughts. Have you experienced this? I have several MEs to share as well. For example, I went to plug up my MP3 player charger, and I'll show a video showing you what I'm talking about. There's these little pieces that stick outward on the bottom of my Sony Walkman MP3 player charger, and they always stuck out on the bottom, and those had to be sticking out on the bottom, and the triangle on the top, those had to be sticking out on the bottom when you placed it in the player. One day, a couple of days ago, I went to plug the charger cord in there, as I always do, into the player, and noticed it wouldn't go in properly. It wouldn't even go in there, and I thought, what the heck? And I turned it over and thought, well, I'll try it this way, and it worked that way. And now apparently that's the correct way to plug the charger into my player. So now it's, and the triangle's on the opposite side. So now I have to plug my player in completely. The player charger, the MP3 player cord, I have to plug in, the USB cord, I have to plug it in completely opposite than what I plugged it in all this time. This entire time I've had it. I have to plug it in completely differently than what I've always remembered. My brain's even triggered to plug it in that way. Now I have to turn it around and plug it in the other way. And that's completely wrong for me. So now I have to plug it in the wrong way for me before it'll charge, before it works. So that is an ME for me, a personal Mandela effect. That's a personal change or shift. I don't even know what to call it anymore. I don't know whether to call it a Mandela effect or what, but some sort of a change that has taken place that doesn't it defies explanation. Another thing that I wrote down that I want to share with you all is my camcorder. Okay, you know how you have these adapters, these little adapters, and they're the size of a regular SD card. a standard SD card, and you put a micro SD card into them. Well, for me, my camera never would accept those cards. I've tried many cards that you put a micro SD card into in the adapter and plug it into it. It says incompatible. It never would work. I always had to buy the ones that are just a regular SD card where you couldn't take the micro SD card out and put anything else. You had to just have the card itself, a standard SD card. Suddenly, I went to plug it up. I went to plug one up and I decided I'm going to try this. Since I have some, I'm going to try this micro SD card, 32 gigabyte micro SD card, plug it in the adapter, and try plugging that into the camcorder. And sure enough, lo and behold, it works. It suddenly worked. And it had never worked before then. The instruction manuals on that camera, the Samsung camcorder, you couldn't do that. And now it's fine. It works. You can use a micro SD card in an adapter with that camera. And before, I never could do that. It was always incompatible. And now there's no issue. And there's seemingly never an issue with that. So those are two personal shifts. Now the first one, there are actually three in this video, but two personal ones. One, the moon, and that celestial object, and that was there one day, not before, not after, just one day. Two, the player charger, MP3 player charger, Sony Walkman, shifted, changed, and just totally changed on me. And three, I had this camcorder that now suddenly works with micro SD cards and the adapter, while before it never would. And I've never updated it. It's just a standard camcorder, Samsung camcorder, but it's awesome. It has 54x optical zoom. It's just really good, but the screen's gone out on it. I would love to get another one sometime. But anyway, peace, much love. Those are some personal MEs that have happened for me. God bless you all, and thank you for everything. Thank you for all of your comments. Sorry if I sound kind of out of it, and I've just really been, it's been a long day and a very, very long week. And and now I'm kind of sick and congested and just with a sore throat and all this congestion. That's not pleasant. So anyway, yeah, several MEs for me, and that's just some of them that I just had to share in this video. I sounded kind of out of there. I apologize for that. But anyway, yeah, much love and peace. I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. Thank you for watching. Peace. I'm trying to speed the pace up here. And thank you for watching. Thank you for all my new subscribers. Feel free to share. God bless. Peace. Bye.